Hey, this is Nolan from Benchmark, and in today's video, I want to show you guys how to fix a really common issue we see on older receivers, especially when we get them on trade, and it's a 2-minute fix to save a lot of frustration in the field. So one of the most common things I get, especially with these ones where you're like inserting the battery in a door, some of the older Trimbles, the Hemisphere S320, BRX5 was kind of infamous for it, is we get them in, and I'll show you guys, hopefully you can see that on camera there, is guys would jam like sticky notes or paper towel and stuff down the battery door to push the batteries further in because they weren't making as good contact with the receiver. And that works for a while, but you have to keep adding paper, and eventually what happens is the tabs at the back get bent so far into the receiver that they snap, and it can be avoided with like a 2-minute fix. All you really need is a long pair of needle nose pliers. I personally really like kind of these curved ones here with a nice little tip on it that's got a bit of an angle. It makes it easier to do what I'm about to do. But the cause and the reason you need this kind of sticky note to push your battery further in is the contacts at the very back, and we'll get a better shot here hopefully in a second, of the S320. They get pushed in and they get bent a little bit. So all you got to do is bend them back. So as I said, if you use one of these long pliers, what you do is you kind of go down there, and it's a bit of a delicate thing. You do have to be careful, but what you can do is you can grab the contacts and you can kind of just pull them towards yourself a bit. That's why I like this curved one, is it acts almost like a little lever, and you can pull it back towards yourself and it kind of just unbends it a little bit. And it means you don't have to have the sticky note in this anymore, and you don't risk breaking these fully because you're just bringing them back just a hair. And by doing it to both of them, you can really extend the life of your receiver. And for a 2-minute fix, it saves a lot of grief in the field from batteries not getting good contact, your receiver cuts out, all of that kind of thing. Now, with that being said, if you are in this position and you find that maybe you're uncomfortable doing this kind of repair, or maybe you break a part off, or maybe things are just starting to wear out on your receiver, feel free to give us a shout. We actually do have some spare components for a lot of receivers. Any receiver that comes in on trade that we're not able to fix up, we part out, and we keep all those parts on hand so that we're able to fix a lot of stuff. Even some of this older Trimble, Hemisphere, Topcon, Sokia, a whole bunch of stuff's in our part cabinet. So give us a shout if you're running into some issues with these or you need a hand doing this repair, because we're more than happy to show you either how to do it or get you the part you need to fix it. So there'll be a number down below. Give us a call, ask for any of us here to give you a hand, and we'll give you the information you need to get your gear up and running again.